Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully this is working. I don't know if it is. It must be working. I'm trying a new thing. Stereo. Stereo. I'm doing stereo. New setup. Hopefully you can hear me. If you can't, then I'd have deleted the video. I don't know why I'm saying this. We're doing a movie review. Tenet, Christopher Nolan. For those who don't follow, don't pay attention, I have a bit of an issue with Christopher Nolan. Not these are, is he a bad movie maker? I don't know. Sometimes I think a lot of his stuff is style over substance. I've fallen asleep 3 times trying to watch Inception. I've never made it to the end of Inception. But it's funny because Inception's a movie about dreams. So maybe I'm meant to. Maybe that's the whole point of Inception. So Tenet dropped on Now TV on Friday. So I thought, hey, give it a go. Give it a go. I might enjoy it. I don't know anything about it other than timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, back and fronty. Tenet, it's all in the title. What is Tenet? Tenet is a palindrome, isn't it? It's a palindrome. And that's what the film is. The film is a palindrome. That's all you need to know, really. Because the problem with, and they mention it in the movies, the problems with time travel is you have like the grandfather paradox and all these things that you do in time travel films that you just got to kind of forget, otherwise they don't work, Never cross the streams. So yeah, I'm going to try and talk about this without spoiling it. But I think I might have already spoiled it by saying it's a palindrome. And I figured it out in the first moments of the film. I don't want to blow my own trumpet. I don't own a trumpet. But if I had a trumpet, I'd be blowing it. And I said it to the missus that was and it, that's how we deal with spoilers. I'll just whistle my way through it. So yeah, when I was watching, I was thinking, oh, I know exactly what this is. I know exactly where this is going. And there's a particular scene in the movie, right, where a character, again, I don't want to spoil it, where a character reacts in a certain way. There is a certain reaction which just reaffirmed what I thought was happening. It's a very key scene in the midway point of the movie. Is it midway? It's 2.5 hours long, and that's when I thought, yeah, I'm right, just by this guy's reaction to something that happened, and that kind of, yeah. So I kind of knew what was going on, and I kind of knew what was happening, but that didn't spoil it for me. I quite enjoyed it because it felt like a James Bond movie. Again, I felt like Nolan was auditioning for Bond. I want to do the Bond film, and is it John David Washington? He plays protagonist. Oh, that's what I don't like about it. He's protagonist. We mustn't know our names. We mustn't know the names spies. You should just call him James Bond or, something else. But you get that. And that's where you just go, oh, I'm going to roll my eyes. Oh. Protagonist. And yeah, I mean, he's pretty engaging in the role. I think, again, he's meant to be kind of blank. He's pretty blank. A lot of the heavy lifting is done by, what's his name? Robert Pattinson. Who's great in The Lighthouse, by the way, which we'll do. We'll get around to that one day. And he does a lot of the expositionally stuff, or helps with the he kind of grounds. His character kind of grounds the story, and but yeah, it's a doomsday scenario. The whole premise, if you're not, I don't think I'm spoiling it by saying it's a doomsday scenario. They've got to stop the end of the world. It's the end of the world. Big stakes and timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, back and fronty, palindromic stuff is involved. And there are some very good set pieces where things run backwards and forwards. They talk about inverted entropy. There are a lot of high science concepts going on, but I think even Nolan said that, look, we're just playing with them. Don't expect it has to be scientifically accurate. And so there's some really interesting set pieces. Again, it is a bit style over substance, but they are crucial to the plot. Yeah, they are. They're actually crucial to the plot. If you watched it on a shallow level, you'd think, oh, it's just doing that. But thinking back to the film, you need those scenes, because without those scenes, no plot. So that was kind of interesting. Because when I saw the trailer, I thought, oh, they're doing all this Matrix style flippy floppy stuff because it looks cool. But no, it is cool, key to it all. And so you have this. It's a high concept spy movie essentially, which it kind of unravels and then ravels back up again. It is 2.5 hours long. I do think it is a bit. I do think they could have trimmed some off of it. However, it did whistle by. I enjoyed it. The missus didn't. She kind of fell asleep halfway through. But I kind of enjoyed the concept of it. And again, for a Nolan film, I wasn't a big fan of the Batman films. I found them a bit, But no, I enjoyed it. I was shocked at myself. I enjoyed it. Interesting thing is Aaron Taylor Johnson turns up in it, and I didn't reckon. I'm thinking it was one of those. I'm going. I know your face. I know your face, and I couldn't place who it was. It was only when the end credits came up I thought, oh, I know who you are. But yeah, I mean, the opening third of the film feels very much like a 60s spy caper. Again, especially the way it's edited, and there are some you feel like there are time jumps, because I don't know if you've seen some spy capers from the 60s. They'll say, we need to get to, I don't know, London, and then it'll cut to London and he'll be walking in. It's like everything's kind of fast paced and fast cut. I think there's a reason behind that. It's because of the unfurly, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff is like the heart of it, and the introductory stuff is kind of, it's just unnecessary. They want to kind of get to the wibbly-wobbly stuff because that's the heart of the movie. But we get to see Michael Caine. He turns up, which is nice. Not a lot of people know that. And yeah, I don't think there are any other. Branagh. Branagh chews the scenery as the villain, as Andrei Sator, who can communicate with the future. Yeah, and I like the motivation. I like the understanding of it. Why things were happening. No spoilers, because it is a really good reveal, and it's really interesting to hear why this is happening. And it leads me into another film, which I'll be doing after this, because we're doing like a double bill. We'll do a double bill. We'll do this film, and in the next video, we'll be talking about how they're kind of interlinked. They're very similar movies. But again, I don't want to talk about that here because of spoilers. So yeah, there are a lot of scientific ideas thrown out, but again, it's science fiction. There are liberties taken. Yeah, good performances, some great set pieces, but I could understand why some might go. There are some bits in it where you think, really, yeah, But I turned my brain off because it was Saturday night and I wanted to enjoy it. So yeah, it's not going to be for everyone. Again, also the TENET thing relates to the Sator Square, which is where it's the Kiev Opera, where the big set piece at the beginning there. Sator, that's his name. Nolan's just weaving complicated nonsense in just to get the nerds to, do their research. But yeah, it's a high concept sci-fi stop the end of the world heist movie with some interesting set pieces, but I can understand why some people would be left cold by it. If I was feeling a bit more cynical, I'd probably go, yeah, but yeah, I thought it was. I liked the resolution of it. It all played out well, made the final frame made sense to me, because all these bits were planted for you to see coming, like signposts. But you've got to be kind of aware of how the mechanics work, and so it was satisfying on that level. Oh, this is happening, so then that's got to happen. For that to be understood, this has got to happen. It's like the, you know, was it Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Charlie with his with these whiteboards up. It's a bit like that. You've got to kind of plot your way through it. But again, if you don't pay attention to it, or you're a little bit tired or cynical, you may hate this film. I enjoyed it, which is unusual because it's a Christopher Nolan film, and I usually find his stuff pretty hard to get through. So yeah. Now I'm going to have to go and watch Interstellar because I didn't want to watch it because I'm a big fan of 2001. I'm going to go and watch that because I really enjoyed this one. But I didn't enjoy the Batman films or Inception because I keep falling asleep. Anyway, thank you for watching. I recommend it, though I would totally understand if you don't like it. Totally understand, because I was thinking, from the trailer, am I going to like this? Am I going to like this? And I liked it. So that was a nice bonus. That was a nice bonus for me. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. And like I said, the next one that I'm going to be talking about, next film, makes a good double bill with this one. And also, with what's been going on, it's kind of a documentary now. Oh, blimey. Anyway, go and watch that one. All right. Thanks for watching. My name is Darren Locke. I've been talking about Tenet. There's only one more thing left to say, and by now you should know what that is, and that is ta-da.